Commanders Field holds a little more than 80,000, and they have come out in droves here in Landover, Maryland. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Pushing his way through. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career, and Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. On the ground, it's the rookie running back out of Miami. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And complete to Zach Ertz. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. Now a handoff looking right. And he works free. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Let's go now.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. From 21 yards away. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Now 2nd and 9. Again, it's Barkley. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Taking on the midfield logo. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted.
And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
But you look at this defense.
They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Zach Ertz, the man in motion.
Off the play fake. Daniels.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. These two teams all tied after one.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And Washington has taken the lead.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Running left, it's Barkley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
They keep it with Barkley on first down.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
19 Lions.
Looking for a slot man, and he's got it.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. Now Daniels.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Daniels.
Going for the deep ball. Touchdown! A big play there. 46 yards.
And the Commanders have moved out in front.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Escapes the defender.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup of 38.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 47 now, that work with a 2nd and 7.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Calvin Ridley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Hurts will throw.
Flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and a big sack at that. This remains a one-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
To the air goes Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Daniels going to throw for it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They go play action with Hurts. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's caught inside the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Well, now a design run for Ridley. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Here's Hurts rolling to his right. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Calvin Ridley on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second down and a yard. Throwing now is Daniels. Flush to his right. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Finding Ertz again. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Back to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Trucks over him. Still shedding tackles. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So Washington in a good spot. They got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now they can't bring him down. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. In motion, the tight end. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. 61 yards rushing for him now to this point.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage. Second down, here's Barkley again.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. They go play action. Daniels slide, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Tag. Panther 11. Panther 11. Chap 60. Chap 60. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Daniels. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's caught. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down at 7. Here's Hurts to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing is Hurts. That is caught, and they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Hurts. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw again. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd and 10. Hurts. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Back to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Calvin Ridley. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And it's not over yet as they're back within 2 scores. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So down a couple scores, only 1 timeout left. You figure they have to get this one.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Daniels looking to throw.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders.
From 10 yards out.
And the Commanders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. following the touchdown. Here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Play action, now it's Daniels.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Panther 60. Ready.
Now Daniels.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And this one will be brought back to the 22. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
He'll look to throw.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now Ridley. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Now for the point after. And this is no good. Boy, that didn't even get there. Not a good effort at all. And our score remains the same. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, what a move.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's Daniels.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Silver, right?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign, and it did that. I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast.